Hello fellow book nerds, Emmy Walker here today to do a Top 5 Wednesday. Now I haven't been doing a lot of them, just for lack of time really, and not really finding a lot of ones that I just am really interested in, but this one here, with the coming of Thanksgiving, is I like the topic of it this week, which is the top 5 books for which you're thankful. And I mean, as though I'm thankful for all of the books, there are some in particular that I would like to thank specifically, as if I'm talking to them directly. I don't think books can hear me, usually. As always, if you're unfamiliar with the Top 5 Wednesday Goodreads group, it is a group on Goodreads that was started by Lainey. She has a YouTube channel as well. It's called Ginger Reads Lainey, and I will link that down below, as well as the Goodreads group, so that if you want to join in, you can check it out and take a look at the topics for the coming months. She usually puts them out, I think, like within the week of the, whatever month is to come next. So we should get December's. I don't think December's are up yet. I haven't checked. This first book I'm going to show you is a book I think is going to be on most people's list, whether they will mention it or not. I think that everybody is thankful for the world of Harry Potter. This is the illustrated edition, as you can tell, and I'm even more thankful for this edition because it's just so beautiful, and I did a little showing of it, a bit of some of the artwork a while back, but nothing too crazy. But I mean, a lot of people can attest to the fact that J.K. Rowling really brought them into reading. I wasn't a huge reader before that. I, read little things here like Nancy Drew and whatever, but that was when I was younger. But it was these books that really made me want to stop everything and read everything and just never stop reading and just soak up everything I could. And I could never thank J.K. Rowling enough for her giving me this love of reading. The next book for which I'm thankful is, I'm going to be kind of cheating here a little bit, and I'm going to go with the works of Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, and this is his Sherlock Holmes collection. I actually haven't read all of these yet. I know I'm terrible for even mentioning it, but this author is responsible for my love of Sherlock Holmes. I love his mysteries, I love his mind, I love the way that he just works, and he's nuts, and everything Sherlock Holmes I would just soak right up, and I would never give that away for anything. Next up, I am thankful for the Lunar Chronicles series. Again, that's a little cheating because I'm kind of clumping them all together. More specifically, I'm thankful for Cinder, I should say, I guess, because that one brought me in, but I don't have that copy at the moment. So we'll show you Winter, which is, of course, the one I haven't read yet. But at the beginning of this year, I started the series, and I feel like it was kind of like a lifeline for me with reading. I was finding myself slowly pulling away and thinking, you know what, I'm not enjoying reading as much, it's not as fun. I was still reading a lot, but just not, I wasn't enjoying it the way that I had once enjoyed reading. And then I picked up the Lunar Chronicles, and I just fell in love, and it reminded me why I loved reading so much. Another book I am most thankful to have in my life is Slaughterhouse 5 by Kurt Vonnegut. Now, I'll be completely honest with you, it's been a while since I've read this one, so I can't even remember any of it really. Just vague images in my head, but the one thing that always stuck with me and is my favorite line to this day is the line, "So it goes." Now, I can't remember the exact context for where the line came from, but it was basically, somebody in there died, and there was a religion or ethnic group or something like that they didn't, weren't sad for his death, but they would say, "So it goes," because you're supposed to remember him at his best points in life. And so when somebody would die in my own life, I would think to myself, "So it goes." I don't want to think of that person as dead. I want to remember that person as alive. And I just thought that was such a profound, line for me to just kind of stick in my head. And finally, the book for which I am most thankful, and I'm sorry about the little shameless plugging here, I don't mean to do so, but is my own book. This is the third book in the series, The Conquest, and this was my heart and soul for so long, and I spilled it out onto paper, and it became this. Well, this is the last of them, like I said, this is book 3, but this is what I do. This is my love. When I'm not reading, I'm writing, and you know that if you've watched any of my videos, especially recently. But yeah, this is, and while I did not get to do it the traditional route, I went the self-publishing route. It's nice to have the books out there and to see them in my hands and being able to kind of just be able to look and see my words there in print and to know that I had accomplished something, especially since I tend to flake out on things quite often. So those are the top 5 books for which I am most thankful. I encourage you to please tell me down below which ones are your favorites. I love knowing what you guys find are to be thanked. But yeah, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. I will see you later, BookTube.